Oscar Piastri took pole position at the Spanish Grand Prix, a track where the initial leader has dominated historically, with Lando Norris and Max Verstappen following behind. George Russell pipped Lewis Hamilton to fourth after two impressive final runs from the Brits, with Hamilton out-qualifying Charles Leclerc for just the second time this season. The McLarens entered the session as heavy favorites to take pole, with Red Bull team principal Christian Horner even admitting that the rest of the grid were simply battling for a place on the second row. Norris and Piastri were tipped to be most affected by the FIA's flexi-wing clampdown in Barcelona. A new technical directive in Spain meant that front wings now must pass tougher and more sustained flex tests by the governing body, but during both practice sessions, the McLarens looked unbothered by the new regulations. That was the case especially for Piastri in Q1, who virtually led from start to finish. A huge blockade appeared when Franco Colapinto got stuck in the pit lane with an issue, and his rivals eventually had to drive around the Argentine. He was in 11th with a few minutes remaining, but mechanical problems forced him into an early and disappointing exit. He was joined by Red Bull's Yuki Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, Nico Hülkenberg, and home favorite Carlos Sainz, who all went out in Juan. Tsunoda was 0.587 seconds behind teammate Verstappen, despite insisting that he had a clean lap. In Q2, Nico Rosberg described the Ferrari as undrivable, but Hamilton and Leclerc both found enough pace to compete for the second row. A struggling Kimi Antonelli was offered a tow by Russell. However, the Brit was kept in the garage for the final few minutes.